All right, guys. Well, we got an insane story to go over today, and this one has to do with Endymion. Apparently, Endymion has been, I guess, removed from G Fuel and their sponsorship program for unknown reasons. Well, not really unknown, but it's really vague reasons. Of course, G Fuel is not going to give him the real reason because that's going to open him up to potential legal ramifications or something along those lines. But Endymion is blasting this company online right now on Twitter. He is just absolutely destroying them, and rightfully so, because G Fuel has dropped him after they changed ownership or changed some sort of investors or something along those lines. It's absolutely insane story, and I figure let's cover it because Endymion's a friend of the channel, and this is why we don't go with sponsors. This is why I refuse, absolutely refuse. Since the dawn of time, I refuse to go with sponsors, and I will always just be myself to avoid this absolute nonsense from companies that do this crap.
Whoa, just jump in your hole so fast, guys. I'm all jacked up on G Fuel. I don't hate Todd Gloss. Excuse me.
So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So the headline reads, Endymion blasts G Fuel after the company drops its sponsorship of him because our future values don't align. And the current CEO used to run Soylent. Now, I think I think that's hilarious that this soy CEO used to run a company called Soylent. I think that is top tier comedy that writes itself. Endymion shared an email he received from G Fuel representative Justin Behrens. The email states, "Hey Endymion, as I'm sure you know, G Fuel has undergone recent leadership changes." That's how you know it's already going to be bad. Whenever you get an email like this from a sponsor, you already know it's gonna be bad. With those changes, our partnership team has been tasked with reviewing and assessing our current roster of talent, affiliates, and partners. Additionally, leadership has put some strict guidelines up regarding our affiliates' approach to content. He continued, "Unfortunately, after review, we think it's best to sever our partnership moving forward. We understand and respect you as a creator." No, you don't. No, you don't. Can we stop lying? You very clearly don't respect or understand Endymion if you're removing him from your content for reasons, right? We all know what those reasons are. But anyway, we understand and respect you as a creator and the audience you've built, and wouldn't want to ever request a creator to change their creative process. G Fuel has decided that our future values don't align here, and we would like to respectfully part ways. Now, what exactly about Endymion isn't future value aligning? Like, I can only imagine what that means. Like, we can make our little, assumptions and whatnot, but at the end of the day, man, G Fuel is a company that has done this before. G Fuel has done this with previous creators before. There are creators that they drop all the time, and people go on Twitter and complain about it. But this one in particular seems extremely targeted for whatever reason. And they're going to try to blame it on, oh, we have a shift in leadership. But at the end of the day, they were just looking for an excuse to get rid of Endymion. So then Endymion responded to the email, writing on X, "G Fuel has decided to cut ties with me, which is funny. They don't want to partner with me because our values don't align, apparently. So G Fuel doesn't want people who aren't right-leaning on their platform, though they have many already, mind you." Now, that's okay. So 100%, that's what I think it is. Obviously, I think it's definitely a political spin or a political ideology that is behind this decision, which makes it very interesting because there are more extreme creators out there in terms of their content that utilize G Fuel as a sponsorship. One could even say that Angry Joe does more extreme videos, especially with his rants and the cursing and all that stuff, which Endymion doesn't really curse that much in his videos, if at all, to my knowledge. But you got Angry Joe cursing up a storm, and G Fuel's like, "Yep, looks good." And it's because Angry Joe says exactly what he needs them to say. "I am progressive. I believe in trans kids. I believe in blah, 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 whatever, right? Every time Angry Joe says something like that, you just know that that's just like the shield. He says it to make sure that all his sponsors know that he's a good old boy and is going to do exactly what they tell him to do. So then they don't want to partner with him because his values. Are they afraid of losing sales by platforming someone like me?" He continued. "Just so everyone knows, G Fuel doesn't support Gamergate 2, based gaming, or anything like that, I guess. They are wussies, it seems. I even checked their site, and it seems they severed everything and won't even allow me to reapply. I didn't make much from them anyway, but this is more of the fact they refuse to partner with people who aren't woke yes men," he concluded. "So take this as you will. G Fuel hates anyone who supports me. Thanks, G Fuel. Very cool. You know what's hilarious about all this? So G Fuel cuts off Endymion for the values not aligning, but then Smash JT gets an email from G Fuel saying, hey, we want to become partners. So what the hell? They make basically the same content. How the hell is Endymion too extreme, but Smash JT is okay? Make that shit make sense. Oh, he actually mentions it in the article. Hold on, wait. Following Endymion's post, YouTuber Smash JT shared that he would not be partnering with the company after it reached out to create a relationship with him. He wrote on X, I'm not interested in partnering with a company like G Fuel if this is how they value base creators like Endymion. I received this email from them just 10 days ago, asking to partner with me. Glad I ignored it, he added. Bro, talk about hypocrisy. How the hell are we here? How are you sending an email to Smash JT saying, yup, sounds about right, and then with Endymion, you're like, nope, that's too extreme. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand any of this. It's very clear that G Fuel has its very odd, biases, and I really don't know where those biases really land or stand, because like Endymion said, G Fuel does have some right-leaning creators on their sponsorship payroll. And I guess maybe those creators are deemed less extreme to some extent, or maybe they're just not speaking out against certain ideologies. I think what it is that Endymion has spoken out against certain ideologies like trans kids and whatnot, and that is probably enough to make G Fuel want to cut it off. Whereas other, I guess, YouTubers don't really do that as much, but it's odd because Smash JT has done that, and he's getting an invitation to join G Fuel, so it's very weird. I'm sure that most likely that email probably was sent by someone who probably didn't know any better, right? Somebody who was just trying to initially reach out to different bigger creators and see if they want to partner or whatever the case may be. But it's very clear that they probably aren't going to want to partner with Smash JT after that post. G Fuel is owned by Gamma Labs and recently saw Brian Crowley become the CEO, replacing the company's founder, Clifford Morgan, in November of 2023. At the same time, SGB Media also reported that the company received a significant cash investment from Kingswood Capital Management and First Bev. At the time of his appointment, Crowley claimed that the reason behind the brand was so successful was due to its partnerships with influencers and content creators, he said. G Fuel was built on the winning formula of quality products paired with a hugely popular influencer and authentic content creators. That formula has cemented G Fuel as one of gaming culture's bedrock brand. I'm excited to work alongside the G Fuel team and our partners to leverage these assets to scale the company. Crowley was previously the CEO and president of Soylent. So again, that's hilarious that Soylent, but anyway, that's besides the point. So it very much is clear that Endymion is being targeted for reasons that are outside of his actual content. They're going to try to tie it to his content because legally they're trying to protect themselves, and I get it. But let's be real. If you have an issue with Endymion's content, but then you're reaching out to Smash JT saying, hey, let's partner, that goes to show that there is some bias here that we don't understand, and nobody will ever understand because you're never going to say what it really is. It is a bullshit move. It is a move that you know is meant to be a particular targeted hit against Endymion. But at the end of the day, man, Endymion knows this, I'm sure, but I'm going to say it anyway. He doesn't need G Fuel, man. G Fuel needs him at the end of the day. He does not need G Fuel. His channel is big enough. He gets more than enough views. He does not need G Fuel in the slightest. And I think it's amazing that these companies that build their brands off of the back of actual content creators are all of a sudden willing to sacrifice those content creators because they got a little bit of ESG investment. You know what I mean? They got a little bit of ESG investment, so now they want to go down the DEI rabbit hole and they want to start protecting their image or whatever. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Your image was built off of the back of YouTubers. Your image was built off of the back of those toxic chud gamers, and now you're willing to let them go because now you feel like you're too big to fail? Yeah, okay. We'll see how that works. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it if you get to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.